Yes. Good morning, good afternoon. This is AGR News, and I'm Orino Ntiri. And today, I'm hosting Dr. Dan. You know, when I call Dr. Dan, people will be thinking like, are you a medical doctor? Maybe you can introduce yourself.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Orina, Omoralia. In our language, we call you Omoralia. A person who gives us news. My name is Dr. Engineer Dan Atambo. I'm an engineer by profession, registered engineer in Texas, registered professional engineer in Texas, and also in Kenya. And I practice engineering in the US. In particular, I work for the city of Dallas. And I also teach at the University of Arlington, Texas, or University of Texas at Arlington, in civil engineering department as an adjunct professor.
Wow.
I guess I've answered your question, Moralia.
Wow, most people don't think that an engineer will come back to teach. Was that something like you had a dream that you wanted to be a teacher, or just you doing it as a hobby?
I didn't have a dream of being a teacher, but in the process of going through school, I was teaching, especially when I was in the university during vacations. And of course, I normally teach in the church, very young kids who are 6 to 9 years in Sabbath school.
Oh yeah, I teach the same class.
And that one gave me a motivation. After I've become an engineer, I decided to continue with my education up to the end. And of course, a PhD degree is a terminal degree. And I wanted to go up to the end. And once you have a PhD...
No school ahead.
Once you have a PhD, you either teach or do research. Otherwise, the PhD is nothing. So when you have PhD, it becomes useful if you are going to teach people and share knowledge. Or you are going to research and they also share knowledge through research.
There is that saying they say that, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Exactly,
Maybe that's where it applies. So coming back to Texken, people who don't know, what is Texken?
Texken is a charitable organization which we registered here in DFW, Dallas Fort Worth area. And its mission is to work with the people in the community to promote education by providing resources, scholarships, and also knowledge. Wow.
So what is the need that you were trying to address when you began Texken? Because you have talked about education.
The need we wanted to address is in the community, especially with people of color and particularly boys, they get challenges to go beyond even high school. After high school, some can be distracted from moving forward with their education. So we thought that there is a need to establish this organization, which is a 501(c)(3) charitable organization.
501(c)(3), so those people don't know, that's like a tax-exempt organization.
Tax exempt organization. It's like they call it an non-government organization. So to look for a forum where we can share knowledge, like we can do mentoring, recognize people who have achieved, particularly in high school, to have others who are in college and even professionals to kind of share with them and even motivate them because they have been ahead of them.
Wow.
So more or less like they provide tips on how they can have shortcuts, not in a bad way, of also going through school instead of traveling.
When did it begin? And so far, what have you achieved?
So we began in 2018. That's when we registered this organization. We had our first graduation gala in 2018. And if I can say what's a graduation gala, we get the high school students who have graduated, especially the seniors. We have that gala a meeting, more or less like a conference, whereby we can have something like a career fair. We have them in groups of various professionals, whereby they can advise each other, and even the ones who are in college talking to the ones who have not gone to college.
I'm smiling because, it's easier for those who recently graduated to talk to their fellow graduates and maybe to tell them about their first year in college and such like things, the freshmen at the universities. And also, it is not easy to meet these professionals.
Yeah.
Like if my son wants to meet them, he might not be able to meet them. But this is a good forum you are providing then for these professionals and they recently graduates to meet them and then maybe from that mentorship program. So is this the first one or you said...
Oh yeah, no, this is not the first one. Like I told you, our first graduation gala was on 2018.
2018?
Yes,
wow.
And now the one we would be holding on July 8th, Saturday.
July 8th, that's next week.
Yeah, the week, leave alone this coming Saturday, the other one.
Yeah, that's the other one.
We will have it at the Texas Star Golf Course, which is here in Euless.
Oh, Texas. Is that the one on Highway 10 around there?
Yeah, it's on Highway 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that would be the 70th annual graduation gala. And the first question you asked was, what have we achieved? Since then, we have had scholarships we have given to 9 recipients.
Wow.
And it's a total of $8,200 that we have given out in form of scholarships.
That makes a great change. This economy is not only affecting our country. So that's a really great deal. 8,000 scholarship. And how do you get these scholarships?
We get donors like you or me and many others in the community. We have had very nice donors. And like the current graduation gala we will have this year.
Yeah, the one that is happening on July 8th.
Yeah, on July 8th, we have a very nice donor here. He has donated a scholarship.
Wow.
I wanted to get the name of this scholarship. Let me get the name here from the application form. Okay. All right. This scholarship name is, actually we have got 3 scholarships this year. The first one is Elizabeth and Washington Atieno Chuma Memorial Award. This award is given by Dr. Chuma. Dr. Chuma is a dentist who practices dentistry in Breno.
Okay.
And then Texken, from the donations we get from the people in the community, would have another scholarship called Texken Distinguished Achievement Award.
Wow.
Which is $1,000. And then we would have a Texken Academic Score Award, which is $500. So there are 3 scholarships. But in the past, we have only been giving the applicants, the ones who are at the top. But this year, we are going to, anybody who applies for a scholarship, if we can't get any of these 3, we'll give them a gift.
Oh.
Could it be a gift card? We have not decided what amount of money we give them. So far, we have had 6 people have applied. So we hope we'll have more in the community who can apply. And of course, if we got more donors, we can do much more than this.
Wow, wow. So, how do people donate first? Because there might be a prospective donor who wants to join in. Maybe it might not be this one. Maybe the other one, the other coming event.
That's a very good question. We have a flyer out there. I guess I must have sent it to you.
Oh yeah, it's one of my other gadgets.
So we donate in so many ways. You can give me cash and I will be able to take to the account. Or we have a Cashapp, which is
nowadays even physical fundraisers are just dying because of Cashapp.
Yeah, because of Cashapp we fundraise on the phone. The Cashapp handle is a $sign TexkenIntResources.
I will share it on the link.
Yeah, you can share on the link. Yeah, and of course the phone number is given there. You can also give a check. So any amount is good.
An amount
doesn't have to be a lot of money. You can give $50, $20, $100, $200.
Have you ever gotten the feedback from the previous winners of these scholarships?
Yeah, we have.
What's their reaction?
Their reaction is very positive, and they say it's a good thing, which they want to promote in the community. We hope they will come back after they graduate. They come back to support the rest in the community.
And one more thing, you talked about giving these scholarships. How does one apply for the scholarship?
We have an application form, which we send out there. No, we don't send it. In the information in the flyer, we have given an email address. So the people are interested. They send a request. Then we send back the form. And then once they fill the form, we receive all this form. Like for the current one, the deadline is Sunday. Sunday it should be 2nd. By the end of the day, Sunday, that's the closing date for application.
Okay, I'll put an email down here. So before, if you have a son or daughter who finished the high school recently, so make sure that they write that email, they requested that form, and they will be able.
yeah, and if I can mention the criteria we use in evaluating the form, it's very, it's easy. In the form there, I wanted to share how we the kind of like how we evaluate. One of the items we are going to look at are the parents, because they are the applicants who have both parents and those who are having single parents and those who have no parents. So there is a score there. Then we have the SAT or SCT score. We have the grade point average and rank. We have the college admission if you have an admission letter. We have the extracurricular activities, clubs and organizations. There is the honors and awards, if they have received any honors and awards. There is the community service hours. This is very important. Most of our students don't volunteer to do community service activities. So also that one counts. There is also the financial assistance received if they have received any. And of course, we need some reference letters. And they will write an essay describing why they need this scholarship.
Okay. You talked about community service. It has a bad connotation to other people that maybe you are a criminal or somebody who's going to serve the community. What does that mean?
Okay, community service means we are promoting people to participate in the community. For example, if you are in the church, you can help in the church, like cleaning, or if you are in a community event, you can help people pass water.
And then the church official or pastor will endorse or write somewhere that.
Yes. And then like right now, how the weather is very hot. We have people are homeless.
Today is 1 or 2.
We have homeless people. They need people who can go serve them. Give them water, pass water or something. At least something you can do in the community to change the life of a person.
Wow.
Yeah, and this one also applies to the scholarships which are out there. The community service hours is a very important criteria in giving a scholarship.
Wow. That is really wonderful. So as we went up, we have talked about the scholarships, how people apply, and how will the community be involved? Or what do you expect from the community?
Oh wow, that's a good question. So what we expect from the community is we want people to be involved. The word you have used, we want them to be involved in terms of donations. People think like there's a mzungu out there or somebody who is going to donate, whereas we are the people who can donate. And also we want them to encourage their children to come. To come to the event, like this event, we have a room for 120 people. So if we can get 100 students, right from the age of even 10, who are deciding on a career. That would be a great thing. We will be providing a lunch box there, and there will be some drinks, and then we will have great speakers, like our guest speaker is a great person, and of course the different kind of people will share. We will have a career fair at the same time.
Yeah, I remember last time we had the likes of Don Moffo.
Yeah.
You had great speakers, and it was really encouraging. You know, you may think that you are just encouraging the graduates, but you are as well encouraging us, because I also met different sorts of people from various fields, and I saw that education has no end. Learning is a continuous.
Continuous. It's a continuous exercise.
Yeah, it's also good for our people, you know, also to show up.
Exactly.
Other than maybe doing other parts, it's also good for them to show up, because we need our people to also get this information. And when visitors come, it's good for our people to come to be consumers of the same information.
Exactly. Before you finish that, I wanted to encourage our people, especially those who have children, and even if it's not your child, you want to be present. You want to be present. Even though, you know, there are challenges, people go to work, they are trying to get money to pay bills and all this kind of stuff, but they need to make sure that we need to make sure that we are present in the lives of our children.
And you know, one challenge I also saw is that back home we used to have career advisors. Here we have counselors. But you know, most of our kids do not take advantage to see the counselors even in their schools.
Correct.
So when you prepare an event like this one, and they meet individuals who have made it in life in various disciplines, I think it's a good thing and an encouraging thing for them.
Correct. And you know, the thing you have talked about, the counselors, if you go to a school like where my children went, Trinity High School, one counselor has like 500 students, so he doesn't know them. So if it's not a student going to the counselor to ask you for a question,
then that means that student may not see the counselor for the entire 4 years.
Yeah, correct.
This I think this is something that needs our 100% support, because it may not be me, but our kids are growing, and if not them, maybe they are kids, a neighbor's kid. And once we have a problem in the community, it becomes my problem too, because I'm also involved. And therefore, it's something that I encourage our people that we should at least attend, or send someone to attend. If you have never attended any, try this one. And you know, another thing is that the other time you took us to Arlington, the venue where we were, and this time you are taking us to a golf course, and we are visiting places that we never knew.
So we wanted to take people to a nice place, and you know, they have a good facility there. At least it motivates the kids.
One more last question is about you. You know, once most of us came to this country, we were only told that there's only one discipline you can pursue for you to make it in life.
Yes.
How comes you didn't pursue the same route? Went to be an engineer.
I don't know what you mean by one area.
If you are told you must become something in one discipline, maybe. Let me say, because I trained as a nurse.
Yes.
And one thing I was told, you know, is that the first thing you want to be here, you need to be a nurse.
Correct. Actually, when I came to the US, the people I met, my host, they were saying the best course you can do is nursing, because it has jobs and all this kind of stuff. Which is true. And then, you know, they were saying, like, if you want to do these technical courses, you are likely not to get a job. It can be like a meat.
Actually, that's where I wanted to hear.
So now...
and by the way, there are many viewers, many listeners who are also getting the same information. So, go ahead.
Okay. So, for me, nursing is a good course. And even in the medical field, any medical field course is good. So, but for me, of course, I'd done up to masters in engineering, and I'd practiced it. So, I could not, I was not comfortable to go to nursing. I could still do it, but then you have to do something you like.
It's what was in your
something
heart.
you like. When you get out of your house in the morning, going to work, you are happy. Not that going like, oh, I'm going to do this job again. So more or less, I was motivated to pursue my career because already I'd worked and I had a master's from Kenya. But then I realized quickly, for you to get an engineering position in this country, you have to translate your education to American education. And the only way you can do that, you can either do a professional engineer exam, which also is difficult because the units we use in Kenya are called SI units. In here, we use metric units, like you are measuring in feet, inches, and all this kind of stuff.
We talk about miles, and there is kilometers.
So I decided to go to school and do another master's in environmental engineering, which I was able to finish with a thesis within 1.5 years.
Wow.
And that one opened my doors.
You were not sleeping.
Yes, because, and of course I came with a family, my wife and 2 children. So I'm a parent, taking care of the children, and they also went to school. So I was able to complete it within 1.5 years, and it opened my doors. After that, I had to do certification, which is also very important. In any field you work, when you have a certification, can be a technician certification, but in this case I had to do an engineering certification, and of course I'm a registered professional engineer in Texas.
Wow, wow. You know, even as we look onto meeting new, we're looking forward to meeting our presenters, our guests. You are also a very powerful example, very powerful guest. I don't want us to exhaust because my viewers may not come to the event. So for more information, I will be coming and we'll be talking more because, you know, for those people we say that they are married, you're married.
Thank you.
And we thank God for that.
Thank God for that.
And you don't just work, you also go to church. Most people, when they have reached that end, we call it the far end, they say, church, what's my time, so no more church. But you still go to church and you are still teaching the young ones. I go to church and I do so many functions in the church. I will tell you I'm a teacher in Sabbath school. I am assistant director in Pathfinder Club. Wow. I am a men ministry leader. And I'm a head elder in my church. My friend. So, and of course in the community I also participate. This is what we say, it is God. I would thank God for the time. Because there are many people who would want to do that, but then maybe they don't have enough time. Dr. Dan, I'm so grateful that you spared your time. I know you were traveling, but you spared this. I thought it was little time, but this much time you have spared with us. We are so grateful and we look forward to meeting you at the event Gala. So what's your last word to our viewers? First thing I would like to say thank you, Moralia, HR, TV and radio. And you know, your TV and radio, your business, I'm always praying for it, that one time, of course you are doing well. One time will be you know, a very successful business, which is disseminating information to people and improving lives of people. Thank you for your time as well. But for my viewers, I will say thank you for listening to us. If you are around this area of DFW and you have a child who is contemplating about the career, can be even 10 years old or 12 years or 13 years old, all the way to university. Even those who are in university, they also need to come there. Please encourage them to come. Even if you are an adult, also come on Saturday, July 8th, 2023, up here at the Euless, it's called Texas Star Golf Course. We have a big room there, a very nice room whereby we are going to share. So please come. If the time is 9, no, not 9. The time is 6 p.m. and it ends at 9 p.m. So don't get late. It's not a Kenyan time. You know, our people like coming late to meetings. When we say 6 is 6. And I'm happy you said 6 because people will be saying, I'll be at church. We shall have finished going to church, and it's at the end of the day, which is 6 p.m. Thank you, Dr. Dan. And the AGR has gone far. Yeah. And I'm happy that you are among the first fans of AGR, supporters. And as we are talking now, we are on Roku channel as AGR News. Roku channel, you understand that the local TV is dying, and it's all about technology. We are moving fast. So every TV now in US, every household has a Roku TV. So AGR News is now on Roku. Wow. And recently you saw Apple release something that nobody thought of, Vision Pro, the new technology. AGR is going, next month, AGR is going to be on Apple. So on Apple TV, AGR is going to be there.
Wow, that's great.
And the following month, AGR is going to Amazon TV. That is where we are heading. So we are also praying that may God continue to use us as He uses you, so that we reach our people.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tan, and God bless you.
God bless you.
And by the way, save Johnny.
Asante. Asante.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
mono. Bana bali babere tayari. 26 minutes. Oh, that's good. That's a good time. At least abantu barategerwe. Ora yedit. There is any crab there.